Multiverse, I'm here with my thoughts on Batwoman Season 2, Episode 1, Whatever Happened to Kate Kane. Now, I'm not going to be doing a full reactions for this show anymore. The numbers simply don't add up. I will get copyright struck out of oblivion. I won't be able to monetize them. But I will give you my thoughts on the episodes as they come, because I just like it. I watched the show, I really enjoy it, and I wish I could carry on doing reactions. I will do reactions to trailers, hopefully, from now on, but not the show itself. It takes too much time, and it honestly is not worth it for me, because Warner Brothers won't let it be worth it for me. But yeah, anyway, I've watched the first episode of Season 2 of Batwoman. This one's gone. This one is completely gone. They completely write her out. There's not even a tiny hint of Kate Kane really in there. Well, at least Ruby Rose. There's at least one point later on. This is generally spoiler thoughts, by the way, so spoilers coming up right on the screen, hopefully, if I remember to put in the warning. There's a bit right at the end where there is a letter from Kate Kane. In any other show, it would be read out by the actor playing Kate Kane, or the actor playing the person who wrote the letter. It's not. Ruby Rose is completely gone. She didn't even stick around to do this one small voiceover. So she is really burning her bridges with the show. I think Kate Kane is completely gone. If they don't want to recast her, she is completely and utterly gone. Which lends itself to Ryan Wilder, of course, taking over, which he does very, very quickly in the episode, which I'm glad. I'm very, very glad they're getting straight to it. We're getting straight to her backstory. We're getting straight into why she wants to be Batwoman, why she could potentially be a good Batwoman. She has a tragic backstory, of course, and she has a direct connection to Alice at the very, very least. In a nice twist on the first season, it's actually her wanting revenge on Alice rather than Alice wanting revenge on Batwoman, which is a little bit more traditional Batman, I have to say. So, might work out quite well. I like Javicia Leslie. She is a good actress. She's driven, a little bit Spider-Man occasionally, but I think she's going to make a good mark on the show. I have no problems. I'm going to have to make a new transparent picture to go on the side of the screen if I'm going to carry on doing these thoughts. I am sort of not sure about her being an original character, but I think the show is starting to convince me already. Now, let's get to everyone else in the show. First of all, I want to geek out a little bit about Bruce Wayne. Yeah, as we saw at the end of Season 1, Tommy Elliott was transformed by Alice into Bruce Wayne, as he does in the comics and the Arkham games, and here he rocks up as Bruce Wayne to everyone. He knows about the Batcave within moments. He's got Wayne Manor back. Did we even see Wayne Manor in the first season? Well, there's another thing we didn't see in the first season, the Batmobile. That had me geeking out when Tommy Elliott was going around the Batcave trying to find something. I thought he was going to find a replacement Batsuit. Instead, he finds the Batmobile and goes on a kill ride with it. That's awesome. So that means that Batwoman now has access to the Batmobile. And also, incidentally, the Batmobile, it's almost in line with what's going on with the Batman. It's a car. It's a really advanced, almost James Bond-like car with gadgets, which I am fine with. It's the Batmobile. They finally brought the Batmobile to the show, which is good because they completely wrote out Tommy Elliott by the end of it. That had me angry. They're sort of cleaning house on potential Season 2 storylines already. Now that Kate Kane's out of the picture, presumably this was going to go on for a little bit longer with this Tommy Elliott as Bruce Wayne thing, which I was really looking forward to. I thought he was going to be a regular throughout the season as Bruce Wayne, but instead he's just revealed as Tommy Elliott and sent back to Arkham. This was one of the things I was most looking forward to. This is Hush. This is the Hush storyline, and he's already been written out. You better have a much, much better storyline to back up and a much, much better villain. Admittedly, they've got Black Mask and the False Face Society and Zaz, as well as Sapphire Soleil, so there is lots to do, but still, introduction of a fake Bruce Wayne into the narrative was really, really exciting. And I am a little bit upset that they've got rid of it already. Although I really did like Alice's just completely give away the plot for Season 2. Well, what they were going to do with Season 2 anyway. So I was going to have this big plan. I was going to take the kryptonite. I was going to have Kate's dad pretend to kill Kate, and then we reveal the Batwoman. Oh no. And she just casually brushes aside obviously all their plot details for a Season 2, which have now been swept apart by the removal of Kate Kane. And yes, Sapphire was to blame. They're really setting her up as a big villain, even though most people haven't heard of her. It's a very strong opener. I was very impressed by it. I was very impressed by the core cast and why they reacted to everything. Oh yeah, Kate's dad now knows that Kate was Batwoman. Oh, everyone who didn't know that Kate was Batwoman now knows that Kate is Batwoman. That includes Sophie. But I still really hope that the appearance of Bruce Wayne in this episode is leaving the door open for the actual Bruce Wayne to appear. Well, they've got an actor now, so it's very easy for them to do. It'd be kind of fun to see them react to Bruce Wayne turning up in the opposite way which they react to Tommy Elliott turning up, because they'll be instantly suspicious of him. When it definitely happens, right, CW? Still, I'm pretty happy with this first episode of Batwoman. I will continue watching. I'm far more impressed with it than I was with WandaVision, as anyone who's been following me on Twitter knows. I'm very excited to see what they go next. The fact that they introduced the Batmobile is enough for me. But I'm excited to see what's going on, especially what's going on with Black Mask. The fact that the Birds of Prey villains, both of the Birds of Prey villains, Black Mask and Zsasz, are going to appear in Batwoman Season 2 less than a year after they debuted in movies is a real big turnaround for the CW. Previously, they weren't allowed access to any villains or heroes at all that were in the movies. Remember when they were forced to write out Amanda Waller in the Suicide Squad and Harley Quinn was reduced to a behind-the-door cameo? I do! And I'm excited to see what's coming for Batwoman Season 2. I'm going to carry on watching the show, and I'm hoping it will be much better than the first. What did you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. Share the video around. Subscribe to DC Comics Gamer if you haven't already. And leave a like, they really help us out. I'll be sure to check out every comment that comes in as well. I do read them. Yeah, thanks for watching folks, but for now, Multiverse